Welcome to this brief run through of the new TimetableNet interface. First of all, we'll be looking at modules. Now we'll be given a bunch of filters here that we can go through and find what we're looking for. So in this exercise, I'm going to scroll through and find media arts. We'll be provided a list of modules within media arts, and we can use this box here to filter through and find the specific module that we're after. So you can filter by description or obviously module code. You also have the option of selecting multiple modules as well if you want to, but in this instance we're just going to choose this one here. So in the week periods, these are the academic weeks. We're going to be going through and looking for week 14. There is the date that week starts on also. If you want to, you can select the specific days of the week that you're interested in. But in this instance, we'll just look at the full Monday to Friday week. You can also look at different time periods, whether it's during the day or for night classes inclusive. Down the bottom here we have two different report types, pictorial and a list. For now we'll just look at pictorial and we'll look at a list a little bit later on. Cool, so view timetable to generate the report. So here we have the two instances during week 14 that Identity runs. If you select one of them, just left click, you'll be able to view a bit more detail about that particular occurrence of that module. So just click away to close that lightbox and you can select the other one and see what the difference is. You'll be provided all the book details about that. Within this view, we can also shuffle to another calendar week or a specific date if you're interested, or we can just use these arrows to go to the previous or the next week. So if we click this, we'll see that the next week is exactly the same. Cool. So next we'll look at rooms. And we'll see that TimetableNet has remembered our preference for week 14 and for weekdays. So we're just going to go ahead and use this filter. We can use abbreviations for the campuses, like RK for Rotorcari, to bring up a list of Rotorcari classrooms. TH for Thames. You'll notice that the beginning the prefix for all the Thames classrooms begins with TH, or TH dot, to be a bit more precise. And we also have TK for Tikawati. Additionally, if you're looking for car parks, reserved car parks, these are stored under the rooms tab as well, and you can filter those through just by typing car park and selecting filter. So we're going to go through and do an exercise and look for a computer labs, an R block in the city, and we're going to go ahead and select all of these just holding down the control key on a Windows PC. Or you can hold the shift if they're all in a row. We're going to stick with week 14 and we're looking at weekdays. As you see, it's just Monday to Friday. And we're looking for 7 AM to 7 PM and we'll stick with the pictorial view again. So here we have a list of reports for each of the classrooms. Now, if this view suits, then that's great. You can scroll through and compare all the different bookings for the different classes. But if you're wanting to compact that a little bit, you can use the minimize, the minus button there, and that way you can group them all up and look at them one at a time. Or perhaps if you wanted to view them all together, you have the option of using the merge button up the top. So this collates all of those bookings into one table. And you can click on any one of those to see a bit more detail. So this gives us an idea of what's going on within all of the computer labs in our block. Okay. So now we'll be looking at student sets. Again, our preference has been remembered for media arts, so we'll stick with that for now. We'll go through and use the filter to look for fashion design courses, fashion design student sets, sorry. So here we're provided with year 1 and year 2. So we'll select year 2. And we'll stick with week 14 again. Weekdays, daytime hours, teaching hours, and a pictorial view. We'll generate that. Okay, so for that particular student set, these are the booked classes. Okay, and lastly, we'll look at programs. So these are programs of study. Again, with our preferences remembered, we don't have to filter through the schools, select the particular school. Even if we hadn't selected a school, we could still just use this filter to filter through everything. So we'll just use a quick filter to find Bachelor of Media Arts. And in this exercise, I think we'll look at year 1 because they're a busy group. Again, week 14, Monday to Friday, and we'll just generate that. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite a busy looking timetable for that whole program of study. This could possibly be a little bit too detailed in that type of view, so we're going to have a look at and see what it looks like in a list format rather than the pictorial report type. All right, so here we're provided with a list, obviously. This might be a little bit more user-friendly for the type of report that you're wanting to do. And if you go ahead and click on one of those programs, it'll provide you the same light box. And you can see a bit more detail about that particular activity. Now, if it's a really big list, you can use this search row up the top, and it searches in real time. Here, by typing in audio, we can filter through and find those modules starting with audio within the Bachelor of Media Arts program of study. You can also type in a tutor name. So here we've got Linda. So that's a nice, quick and easy way to filter through this report and find any specific information that you want. Okay, now back here, if we click reset, that will take away all our preferences and give you a clean slate again, and you'll be able to start your reporting on timetables all over. Great, hope this has been helpful.